Okay, we need to talk. The way police, men and women, are getting treated right now in today's society is not okay. Maybe 1% of all police are bad, or corrupt, or evil, but that doesn't mean all of them are. If you have one bad teacher, does that suddenly mean all teachers are bad or evil? No. Here's a question for anyone that watches this without looking it up. How many unarmed black men were killed last year? Because it wasn't 900 and it wasn't 90. It was 9. Excuse me. 9 does not sound like a genocide. So if you're gonna say a genocide is happening on black people, you better be looking at black abortion statistics. Quit saying that Black Lives Matter if you're literally ignoring the biggest group of black lives taken. You're a hypocrite. Be quiet. Do you know by chance how many unarmed white men were killed last year? It wasn't 1900. It wasn't 190. It wasn't even 90. 19. Last time I checked, 19 was more than 9. So please quit saying that black men are in danger of dying if they just look outside. That's not true. This is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but black parents, please take the time to teach your children facts. Fear is not facts. Your feelings do not create reality, and facts and statistics are not racist. Sorry, I'm like very angry. Are not racist or discriminatory. You need to get it together. You need to put black fathers back in the households. You need to re-establish the nuclear family. You need to stop voting Democrat. Do those 3 things and watch how much you will thrive. Did you know, like, this blew my mind, the black birth rate has stagnated. Black people are passing away faster than they are repopulating. And in case you didn't know, Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, did you know that she verbatim said, I don't want the word to get out, that I want to exterminate the Negro population. Who says that? Who says that they claim to care about black women and then says verbatim what was the word she used? The most gracious thing you can do for your infant is kill it. Does that really sound like someone who cares about women? And for her to just have the audacity to place Planned Parenthood in predominantly poor black neighborhoods, she knew that if a black mother could not raise her baby, she would most likely abort it. Why are you guys falling for this? You need to wake up. This is putting you guys in danger, not police officers. You guys need to wake up. You are putting yourself in danger. Black on black crime, whether you want to hear it or not, is the biggest reason you guys are dying. You need to pull it together. Okay? This is coming out of a place of compassion. I'm not angry. Yes, I'm angry that cops kill people because they're abusing their power that people entrusted them with. But you can't say all cops are bad because they're not. That's not true. You guys, this is blowing my mind. I never thought that I would have to experience something like this in my life. I didn't know that brainwashing could happen this easily. And please disregard the fact that I'm white. You guys need to wake up. You are in danger. Not from the cops, from each other. Okay, so I have a few things I want to talk about. This white cop, I don't know if I'll put the video here so you can watch it, or if I'll put it like as its own segment. I don't know her name. I think it was Stacy. I don't know. This white cop, long story short, she went to McDonald's and she ordered an Egg McMuffin meal, coffee, and the hash brown, and the Egg McMuffin, and they wouldn't give it to her. The only thing they gave her was the coffee, and she was smart, I think, not to take the food because she couldn't see how it was being made. She didn't know if they had put something in it that shouldn't be there, or done something to it that shouldn't have been done to it. So here's that video.
I decided to come to the McDonald's at Love's on the 4th Avenue exit, and I waited in line to get my food. I had already done my mobile order, so that, you know, people don't pay for my stuff, because I just always like to pay for it myself. But I'm on my way home from work. When I pull up to the window, they hand me my receipt, so I go to the second window to get my food, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting. And so the girl comes to the window and asks me what my order was. I repeat my order and my coffee order, and they ask me to pull up because my food's not ready. It's an English muffin meal with a hash brown and coffee. And I mean, I hadn't eaten since, I've been up for a very long time, but I haven't eaten in a while, so I was kind of hungry. And I'm still waiting, and I'm still waiting, and they asked me to pull up. So I pull up forward, and a girl comes out with my coffee, and just the coffee, and she hands it to me, and I have my window down, and that's all she hands me is the coffee. So I told her, I said, don't bother with the food, because right now I'm too nervous to take it. It doesn't matter how many hours I've been up. It doesn't matter what I've done for anyone. Right now I'm too nervous to take a meal from McDonald's because I can't see it being made. I don't know what's going on with people nowadays, but please, just give us a break. Please just give us a break. I don't know how much more I can take. I've been in this for 15 years, and I've never, ever had such anxiety about waiting for McDonald's drive-thru food. So just have a heart, and if you see an officer, just tell them thank you. Because I don't hear thank you enough anymore.
Okay, I'd just like to say I'm not laughing here because George Floyd died. That's not a laughing matter. I'm laughing because I have limited software and I'm trying to make professional videos off of it, and to me that's funny. So I'm sorry if you took that the wrong way. Next, I would like to talk about George Floyd and Tony Timpa. I bet you don't know who that is. Do you guys know who Tony Timpa is? Please, tell me. Who's Tony Timpa? How did he die? He died in the same way George Floyd did. I don't remember where I put the footage at. Oh yeah, I do. In my video called Do Black Lives Matter or Not? You can go there and watch it. I'll probably screen grab it and put it in here again.
He's breathing.
Well, I'll make sure you're still breathing.
Yeah.
His nose is buried in there.
I think he's still breathing. He snorted. Tony.
He's alcohol. What the fuck?
Is he asleep?
He's asleep.
He's snoring, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Tony.
Tony! Hey! Back to school. Wake up.
I don't want to go to school, Mom.
First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
We bought you new shoes for the first day of school. Come on.
Made breakfast, scrambled eggs, your favorite.
With waffles.
Waffles.
Rudy Tooty Fruity waffles. I think he's out cold now.
Yeah,
This might wake him up. I don't know, he just got quiet.
All of a sudden, just whoop.
The dark here.
Oh, there he comes. Sound like he was snoring.
I hear him. Is that dark here? Oh, the Green Oaks cocktail, like
Is he knocked out or he ain't dead, is he?
Nah, he just moves.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Oh, go freak.
He didn't just die down there, did he?
I don't think he did.
Is he breathing? ain't killing.
It's all this weed shit.
I love how this became a weed. Yeah. Weed.
And also Captain David Dorn. Like, let me make, okay. No, I don't think police should kill people, because that's not why they are given the title of police officer. Their motto, the police motto, is to serve and protect, not to serve and abuse power. Like, do you think people who have been bullied in school and that has like traumatized their brain, they think they get into the police academy and they think, just wait till I have the power, I will get revenge? People like that should not be cops, and it should take longer than 6 months in academy and 6 months in an internship to become a cop. And during those 6 or 12, however you want to count months, there should be intense psychological evaluations going on, because you never know how power goes to someone's head until it's too late. Okay, I'm gonna cut it here for the Tony Timpa. I'm gonna watch this. Oh, I also want to say I'm sorry for any and all language in this video. I don't have the software excuse me, to take it out yet, but please watch. Hold your mean comments till the end. I honestly don't care what you think. You guys need to wake up, okay? So, okay, now I'd like to talk about hold on, let me find his name. Okay, it's Rashad Brooks. I didn't want to pronounce it wrong because that would be rude. He did pass away. Stop perpetuating the narrative that he was shot in his car. That's not true. That is not what happened at all. The police interrogated him for at least 20 minutes I've seen, short footage, and 43 minutes at the most that I've seen. So, how can someone be shot in their car if they're interrogated for 20 minutes? Here's footage of that I took. I'll put it here.
I can't blame nothing on her. It was my decision. I said, hey, if she can't get her order together, and I'm not feeling uptight right now, I should park right here. Go to sleep. I'm not feeling, I'm just not feeling right.
What do you mean you're not feeling right?
Like I said.
Do you think maybe that you had too much to drink and you realized that you shouldn't drive, so you parked?
I mean...
Would that be accurate to say?
Yes, sir. Mr. Ruff, yes.
All right, so your girlfriend dropped you off, you got in the car, you backed out, you pulled up, and you're like, damn, I'm too drunk to drive. And so you pull back into the parking spot.
I call her and like, babe.
Is that accurate?
If it's a couple moments I got on the phone with her.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, hey, damn, you want number one or number two, or?
But
she's like,
would you agree?
You take care of that. You're a man. You figure out what we're going to eat tonight.
All right, let's move past that. Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I mean, I can focus, Mr. Roth. I can focus.
Would you agree that you've had too much to drink to drive?
I haven't had, to the point where I can't focus.
Okay.
I was a little tired ahead of the day because we just came from North Carolina.
You think that you're safe to operate a vehicle right
Absolutely, Mr. Roth.
And how much have you had to drink?
I had 1.5 margaritas, Mr. Roth.
1.5 margaritas?
Yes, sir.
Margaritas?
Yes.
Have you had anything else today? Any other type of drink?
No, sir.
You haven't had any daiquiris?
I haven't had no daiquiri. I had 1.5 little small cups of margarita, but I'm up now. Y'all got me up with this.
Got you up.
I'm up now.
Hey, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
What's that?
It's a little handheld machine. I have you blow into it, then lets me know if you're positive or negative for the presence of alcohol in your breath.
I've been drinking.
Okay.
I do say that.
Okay.
But I'm only going a few minutes down the road.
I got you. I'm just asking, will you take a preliminary breath test for me?
I mean, I don't know what it is.
I just said it's a little handheld machine. Lets me know if it's positive or negative for the presence of alcohol. That's part of my investigation.
You know it is the presence.
I know.
Drinking.
I know. I can tell. That's just part of my investigation.
But like I said, if I have to park this car right here, right now,
hold on. It's just a yes or no. We don't need to go back and forth about it. It's just a yes or no.
But what if I take this test and I don't care about? I can walk home.
Why would you?
I don't have to walk. Legit.
Why would you walk home?
I just don't want to be in violation of anybody. I can walk. My sister's house is right here.
Do you think that you'd be in violation of something if you were to drive your vehicle?
If you know, if that's less possible for me to park here, lock the car up, and do everything that I need to do within the presence of you guys, I can just go home. I have my daughters there right now. My daughter's birthday was yesterday.
All right. Hold on, Mrs. Brooks. Will you take a preliminary breath test for me? It's yes or no.
I don't want to refuse anything.
It's yes or no. It's completely up to you.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Just wait here while I grab it.
Oh, man.
So, just trying to make sure, man, you're safe to drive, that's all.
I know, man.
You scared me a little bit because you were sleeping in there, so that's, why I was making sure you're okay. And then that's...
I know. You just doing your job.
All right, just take a deep breath in. Put your mouth over the mouthpiece. Blow as hard as you can until I tell you to stop. Blow, 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 blow. Stop. Very good.
I just had a few drinks. That's it.
How many?
1.5. Like I said, I was into the second cup. I told her, babe, let's go because I'm hungry.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I'm not sure. It's something she ordered. She said top shelf or whatever.
Top shelf what?
I'm not sure. It was, like I said, it was her birthday and it was my daughter's birthday intent to, have a good time. And I said, babe, I'm hungry. Let's go. My baby's mom, she was there. I said, babe, go ahead. I'm cool. Here's the money for the blow-up bed tomorrow. Here's the money for, to enjoy herself tomorrow. Just, give me a burger or something. Just take me home. I'm ready to go.
So you had about 1.5 drinks, but you don't remember what kind of drinks they were?
No, sir.
All right.
I really don't, Mr.
All right. I think you've had too much to drink to be driving. Put your hands behind your back for me. Here, put your hands behind your back. Hey, stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased! You're gonna get tased! Stop!
Mr. Ross!
Stop!
Come on, man.
Stop! You're gonna get tased!
Mr. Ross!
Hands off the fucking taser! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Hands off the taser! Stop fighting! Stop fucking taser! By 63.
Next, I'd like to talk about Brianna Taylor. I honestly didn't know about her until I saw her online, because everybody thought that they would glorify George Floyd, but I don't know why. Like, I don't understand why, of all the black people who have unfortunately been killed recently, why you would choose to make George Floyd your martyr or your hero. He was by no means an angel, and he died literally with drugs in his system. And no, that's not a reason to kill him. But if I had to pick between George Floyd and David Dorn to be my hero, it would be David Dorn, who chose a good career, who chose education over drugs, who faithfully served his community for 38 years, and recruited as many black men as he could into the academy so they could be the change they wished to see. Like, yes, it's sad that he passed away, and yes, Black Lives Matter. That's pretty much a universally accepted truth. And we don't usually go outside shouting universally accepted truth. You don't go outside and shout, rape is bad. Everybody with a sound mind knows that rape is bad. Everybody with a sound mind knows that Black Lives Matter. So for you to go out and say Black Lives Matter insinuates that there's a group of people who are saying that they don't, and that's just not true. And the few that are just a few radicals. We don't own them. We don't, like, they're not allowed here. They're not in, no, ignore them. They don't matter to us. To us white people. We don't claim them. They're out doing their thing. They are not a part of us, please. Most white people are rational. We don't care about race. As long as the respect is mutual, you'll get it. But also, if you want to be treated with respect, act like someone who deserves to be respected. Treat others the way you want to be treated has never went out of fashion. So, Brianna Taylor was allegedly shot in her bed. That's not true. That's not what happened at all. I couldn't find what I was looking for, so I might put it in at the end if I find it. But just for the sake of this conversation, assume I'm not lying to you, okay? So, the cops come to Brianna's house, and they do the courtesy of knocking, which they didn't have to because they had a warrant. So, even though it's whatever they passed in honor of her, which is sweet, like they did that in honor of her. That way this will be prevented. That's progress. Burning down a Wendy's because a guy got shot after resisting arrest isn't that progress. And I heard that it was a white lady that burned it down. I don't know what she was smoking, but okay, anyways, Brianna Taylor was in bed. That part is true. And her boyfriend was there. And I believe the warrant was for him. So the police. So technically, legally, Brianna Taylor was committing a crime by harboring a fugitive, which is actually very illegal. Police knocked, which they didn't have to do, and when no one answered the door, they legally had the right to bust it down and go in. And once they did, Brianna Taylor's boyfriend started shooting at them. And that is when they started shooting back, and unfortunately, Brianna was caught in crossfire, and she was found dead in the hallway, not dead in her bed. Quit perpetuating the narrative that she was killed in her bed, because she wasn't. I know you people were probably going to bring up Aubrey? I don't know his name. I don't know anything really that happened about him. Is that the one that was killed while jogging? I honestly don't know. So I will not speak on that one until I learn more. Okay? Okay. So, something that my little sister said the other day really broke my heart. A commercial had come on TV about the Black Lives Matter movement. We should do more to end systemic and systematic racial inequality, all that good stuff. And she said, these commercials coming on saying that only Black Lives Matter makes me feel so useless. And I was like, ugh. Des. My little sister's name is Destiny. And like, I know that's not what people are saying, but the fact that that's how she interprets it breaks my heart, because children should not be involved in politics, ever. I know, anybody that's an evil genius knows that if you want to indoctrinate a group of people, you start with the children, because they are the most innocent, they are the most susceptible to ideas. But that broke my heart, so please stop doing this. Your children are seeing it. Here's another unpopular opinion. I probably already said it, but I'm saying it again. Do not teach your children to live in fear. Teach them facts. And if you see that they are scared of something you haven't told them to be scared of, you need to sit them down and ask them why they are scared and explain to them the reality and the facts. Children aren't stupid. They aren't blind. Quit treating them like they are. Children are so unbelievably smart, and especially when it comes to the things you're letting into your house on the news, on the internet. Kids get on the internet way too young in this generation. So if I find anything I forgot to mention, I'll put it at the end, including any evidence. I'm gonna look for stuff on Brianna Taylor. Let me write that down so I don't forget, because I would like to actually have facts to back up what I'm saying, so you don't actually have to just assume I'm not lying to you. Alright, so it turns out the warrant wasn't for her or her boyfriend. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. There was supposed to be a different video to come out before this one, but it will probably be out after, so. Just some finishing final words. Bring black fathers back to the household. Honestly, don't have kids until you're married, and that's not me pushing my Christian beliefs on you. It is so much easier to raise a child on 2 steady incomes than it is on 1 income or no incomes. It is so hard to live off welfare. And why would you want that? Oh, can we really quickly talk about white privilege? I'm so tired of hearing that. Do any of you actually know what the word oppressed means? I'll put it here, just in case. If you were really oppressed, you would not be allowed to go to school. You would not be allowed to get a job. You would not be allowed to buy a house, get a loan. All of those things you're able to do today because you're not oppressed. So, when you tell someone they have white privilege, that is essentially telling black people that white people are better than them and that white people should have to lower their standard of living so black people can catch up. When in reality, black people should, one, stop voting Democrat. They're lying to you and they don't care about you. All they want is your vote. The Democrats have fought against everything progressive for black people since the Democratic Party was founded. I'm going to link some videos down below to watch. Please watch them. It breaks my heart how blind some of these people are to the truth. Candace Owens says really something that's very true about this. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I'm going to see if I can log into my Twitter on my laptop. And then we will... Oh wait, okay, it let me. Hold on. Okay, I couldn't find it on Twitter, but I'll find it on Instagram because I like the picture of it, and I'll put it here somewhere. Also, I have a few more questions for you. If white privilege is real, why are Asians the richest proportion? My brain always forgets words when I need them the most. Why are Asians the richest ethnicity of people in the US? Why is the biggest percentage of homeless people white middle-aged men? I don't want to misquote the Candace Owens tweet, but I remember what it said. She said, asking me to accept the phrase white privilege is also asking me to accept black inferiority. And she said she wouldn't. You shouldn't be telling... oh, excuse me. My voice ran away. You shouldn't have to tell black people that they are less than to try to motivate them to do better. You should be telling them that they can do it. You are capable. You can do it. If Dr. Ben Carson can become a doctor, you can certainly do amazing things. Now, I'm not saying you have to go out and become a doctor just because he did, but he is living proof that you can do it. I'm not stopping you. Your success as a black person does not depend on me. But if someone is standing in the way of you and holding your race over your head, tell me, please tell me, and I will fight for what is rightfully yours, because you deserve it. If they are holding something as trivial as your race over your head as a reason why you don't deserve something you clearly worked your butt off for, please tell me, because that is not fair and you deserve it. Okay, let me go off, look for the stuff that I need. I'll be back if I remember something else after I edit. Like I said, I'll most likely add it to the end. But you guys, please wake up. Please do your own research. It is vital in this where we have access to news in seconds like that. You need to do your own research, and not only do your own research, wait a hot minute until all of the facts come out, because you'll learn. Okay, honestly, the longer you wait to speak on a topic, the more you learn, because had we all acted out of rage over George Floyd, we wouldn't have stopped to know that he had fentanyl and meth in his system, as well as COVID, but that doesn't matter. That's not why he died. We would know that Rashad Brooks, I feel like I'm saying his name wrong. If I am, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. We would have known that he has been charged with literal child abuse to his daughter, and he said he had just come from her party, even though her party was not, from what I've heard, until the next day. So things don't add up. And if the cops, or if he could prove, or the cops could prove that he drove to Wendy's sober and got drunk in the parking lot, that would be a completely different story than if he drove there drunk. Because yes, when someone is driving drunk, you pull them over and you arrest them. That is how policing works. Last time I checked, we pull over drunk people. And so to say that what the cop did is just so asinine that he deserves to get fired is wrong. Actually, what the cop did falls line by line exactly under what they are supposed to do if someone takes a weapon, whether it be a taser, a gun, probably not pepper spray. If someone got shot over pepper spray, I would be angry, because I mean, let's say he had tased the cop and he hadn't missed Rashad. That would have incapacitated the officer, which would have left his firearm exposed. So Rashad could have then taken his gun, shot both the cops, and got away. He probably would have taken the gun with him, which means he would not possibly have not hesitated to shoot anyone else in his way. So you have to look. Context always matters. Please quit saying it doesn't. Context matters. And no, it doesn't matter that George Floyd had drugs in his system. He didn't deserve to die over using counterfeit money, even though it is illegal. Rashad, I was looking for footage of George Floyd. Not people say he wasn't resisting arrest when he actually was. And I'm looking for the footage. I probably won't find it because no one wants us to see that. I would like to know at what point in history we stopped informing people that if they don't do illegal things, they most likely won't have to deal with the cops. And of course, there's the rare cases where cops are just abusing their power and arresting whoever they want to, but that's rare. You can't use the minority to define the majority. It does not work like that. Oh well, alright, let me go edit. I'll see you guys tomorrow maybe with my Bible video. You guys have a great day. Do your own research. Stay safe. Stop lying to yourself. It is so dangerous. But I can't change everyone's mind, or I would. For the better.